Hello, my name's Stuart and I've got a little boy who's 6 and a little girl who's 2, and we use as a family the East Hertfordshire Family Centre service. Today I'd like to read one of my favourite stories for you. It's called Jack and the Flum Tree by Julia Donaldson. Jack had a granny and his granny had spots. Great big purple ones, lots and lots. The doctor came and he shook his head. "Your granny has the measles," the doctor said, "and the only cure in the world," said he, "is the fruit that grows on the flum tree. And the only place that the flum grows is the faraway isle of Blow Your Nose." So Jack built a boat and Jack found a crew. Red-cheeked Rose and stubble-cheeked Stu. And he said to Stu and he said to Rose, "We're off to the Isle of Blow Your Nose." Granny came down to the dock with Jack and she gave him a bulgy patchwork sack. And in that sack were a pair of wooden spoons, a porridge bowl, tent pegs, some red and blue balloons, Granny's old skipping rope, a pack of chewing gum, 3 spotty hankies and a tom-tom drum. And Jack said, "Granny, what is the use of those?" "Aha," said Granny, and she tapped her nose. Then off sailed Jack with Stu and Rose for the faraway isle of Blow Your Nose. "Sharks!" cried Rose. "Lots!" cried Stu. "They'll gobble us, they'll guzzle us, whatever shall we do?" "Don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the patchwork sack." Red balloons, blue balloons, they should do the trick. Puff, puff, blow 'em up, let 'em go quick. Then the sharks went nip and the sharks went nash, chasing those balloons with a bang, pop, splash. "A leak!" cried Rose. "It's wet!" cried Stu. "The boat is full of water, whatever shall we do?" "Don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the patchwork sack." Granny's pack of chewing gum, that should do the trick. Chew it up, stretch it out, stick it in quick. So they chewed and they stretched and they plugged that hole and they bailed out the water with Granny's porridge bowl. Then on sailed Jack with Stu and Rose for the faraway isle of Blow Your Nose. "Whoops!" cried Rose. "Help!" cried Stu. "I can't swim for toffee. Whatever will you do?" "Don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the patchwork sack." Granny's old skipping rope, that should do the trick. Hold tight, throw it out, grab the handle quick. So they heaved and they hauled and they pulled Stu in. "Good old Granny, she saved my skin." Then on sailed Jack with Stu and Rose till they came to the Isle of Blow Your Nose. And there, on a hill, for all to see, stood the bright green feathery flum tree. "It's tall," cried Rose. "It's smooth," cried Stu. "It's not got any branches. Whatever shall we do?" "Don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the patchwork sack." Granny's bag of tent pegs, they should do the trick. Bang, bang, knock 'em in, climb the tree quick. Then up went Rose, as nimble as can be, and she brought down the fruit of the flum tree. Then Jack and Stu and Rose had a doze on the soft sandy beach of Blow Your Nose. "A thief!" cried Rose. "A monkey!" cried Stu. "He's got our precious flum. Whatever shall we do?" "Don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the patchwork sack." Granny's spoons and tom-tom, they should do the trick. Pick 'em up, thump, thump, sing a song quick. The monkey crept closer. He listened to the tunes. He put down the flum and he grabbed the wooden spoons. Then back sailed Jack with Stu and Rose all the way home from Blow Your Nose. Granny ate the flum. The measles disappeared. "She's cured," said the doctor, and everybody cheered. And Jack said, "Thank you for the pair of wooden spoons, the porridge bowl, the skipping rope, the red and blue balloons. Thank you for the tent pegs and the pack of chewing gum. And thank you, Granny, for the tom-tom drum. But the 3 spotty hankies, what was the use of those?" The hankies, silly, were to blow your nose. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. See you soon.